good at this. I don't want to lose your respect, you thinking that I spend my day laying down between two tables learning how to hula hoop. I will eventually be able to do it. I'm 64 years old. But some things stay with you, like these hairs on the top of my head. Now, I thought I was going bald decades ago. It looks like you never do. You always have these mystery hairs. Now, thousands died all around them. But they've survived like orchids. Thank you, God. While I'm talking to you, why do my underarms stink right here where I can smell it? Why not put that around back where we already have a stinking problem? Just the words of the wise. If I built your body, I'd make it so you poop out the bottom of your foot. Then when you're done, you just drag it along, drag it along, drag it along. And when you're constipated, stomp it out. You just stomp that shit out. Or if this one's backed up, just poop out this one. And when you feel like it, get Roto-Rooter on the other side. If you think about it, your bladder ought to unscrew. And now, when you'd like to go pee, just give it to an usher and they take it out. If I was president, I would never send ordinary people into battle as long as our prisons are full of gang members. Who want to kill somebody. They have experience killing somebody and are organized already to kill somebody. Send them. You don't have to give them weapons. You give them any kind of shit, they sharpen it up. I could never say that on TV. I got kicked off TV for a little bitty handicap joke, and I was trying to help. I said, give the houses up at the airport to deaf people. Well, they got phone calls. Somehow deaf people heard about it. You don't want to get deaf people pissed on the phone, you can't say nothing back. I guess that's how deaf people make phone calls. Shut up and listen. I'm deaf and I'm pissed. They said, Gallagher, you can't be on TV if you're not sensitive to the needs of the handicapped. It's federal law. And I don't mind that law because I put that monkey bar around the toilet. And when I can't poop, I like to work out. I said, I am too sensitive to the needs of the handicapped. That's why I use their parking spaces. Because they don't need that many. They only use one or two. We get make 10, 12. All that government policy overdoing, trying to be too nice. We can't even torture our prisoners.
Yeah.
What kind of war? Torture means mean. And we weren't even being mean. You saw the pictures. They just had to be naked on all fours wearing a dog collar. Now, when I saw them pictures, I was proud of our lesbians in uniform for doing that to them.
Still the hottest woman ever.
Because there was nothing a man would have done. It seems like something a woman would wish for. But some of them soldiers in that picture were later in trouble about lesbian things. So, I'm right. You can't help but think about homosexuality if you're heterosexual. It just seems strange, and you just wonder. And it's harder with lesbians because there's two kinds. There's the ugly one and the pretty one. Now, Ellen DeGeneres is not the pretty one. But she's trying. She's got this makeup company behind her. But look, putting lipstick on Ellen's like putting a hubcap on a tractor. It just don't look right. But I identify with the ugly lesbian because she wants the same thing I do, a pretty girl. But why would a pretty girl want a girl who looks like an ugly guy when you could just get an ugly guy? And you wouldn't have to strap nothing on. But there's only one kind of homosexual man, and that's pretty ones. Every homosexual you meet is prettier than your wife, and she knows it! Why do they need to be good looking? It's not like they're facing each other, so I don't see... Here in the dark? Well, as long as I'm over here, what do lesbians do when they're on their period? They finger paint. Where can you find a turtle with no legs? Right where you left him. See? Now I'm balanced. It's a cute little joke. Let's recap the show and see if you can make any sense out of it. What I'm saying is I'm the smartest guy in the world, and you'd be better off if you were a lot more like me. You haven't got that, I just told you. We need meaning in America. Comedians need meaning. I cannot do my job of being different than average if the average person is so different! Too many tattoos. You look weird. Tattoos used to be at the carnival. It used to be such a weird thing. You go and look, let's pay to see that some bitch with tattoos. Now everybody's got them, and you fucked up the carnival! Girls shouldn't have tattoos on their pretty bodies. I don't want to see whatever. I don't want to see it, but it's a dumb butterfly anyway to think your ass is a daffodil. There ain't no nectar down there. If she's talking like that bitch, you can tell. Butter's long gone from that crack. And if that ain't a country song, I never heard one. But that's not the song I have prepared for you tonight. For I have written Hooters' theme song. So if you got a guitar or banana, put these words to music. I'm a rooter for the Hooters. I'm a fan of the gland. Just a knocker-gocker, in other words, a man. I try to look girls in the eye, but that ain't who I am. I'm a cripple for the nipple and the part that don't get tan. Great ones, fake ones, little bitty bits, any little jiggle gonna give me fits. I gotta stop what I'm doing. I gotta check out is that a heavage in the cleavage. I'm just a boob for tits. Well, I keep Baywatch on my TV, make it so the picture bounces. Playboy's all I read, and breast reduction I denounces at the altar of the halter. That's where I seem to pray. You're lucky I'm not Superman. I'd never save the day. I'd be XX-rated looking through brassieres and bustiers. For my reincarnation, I'm coming back an uplift bra. I want to lug them jugs and be with women in the raw. I want to hug them haystacks, every little straw. I want to tease them double D's. I be the chief, me squeeze 'em squad. Now they start out high and mighty, then in 90s nightly drop. Grandma says there's no sure sign hers will ever stop. Grandpa says they're in her middle, so they can't be called her top. They for the only perfect thing God ever made that flopped.